Hi, thanks for taking the time to talk to me today. I've been getting more familiar with Microsoft Excel and all its features, and I've heard a little about bubble charts, but I'm still not sure exactly what they are or how they are could be helpful for my business. Can you care to explain what a bubble chart is? Hello, I'm excited to talk to you about one of the most powerful tools you can use in Excel to help you make better business decisions, the bubble chart. The bubble chart might sound a bit technical at first, but once you see how it works, you will realize how helpful it can be. I have a few different products and I'm tracking things like sales, customer feedback, and how each product is performing in different markets. I want to be able to see the big picture more clearly and make better decisions as I grow my business. Do you think a bubble chart could help with that? Certainly, sir. A bubble chart is similar to a scatter plot, but with one key difference, it adds a third dimension of data by changing the size of the data points or bubbles. So, instead of just seeing relationship between two variables like sales versus profit, you can also visualize another factor like market size or customer satisfaction by using the size of each bubble. Sure, let me help you. First, you must open the Microsoft Excel in your computer. And then, choose the blank workshop and insert the data as it is given above in the video. First, by putting in the date to make sure that you will keep on track of everyday earnings and your profit and your liability. By next putting in the product name, which is the chocolate jar, you will have multiple types of chocolate jars, which is A, B, and C, and putting in the quantity sold, which will show you how many it is the chocolate jar that has been sold on that day, and putting in the unit price. The unit price is for about where you will put the unit price accordingly, and the total sales by quantity sold times by unit price, and adjusting the salesperson where you will put the person in charge and where they were working. For the date, I put the 1st of October, the 2nd of October, and also for the 3rd of October. This is because by putting in the date, I can analyze my scoring of my sales, which I can see the day that I sold of how many chocolate jars that has been sold on that specific day. From this method, I can analyze my quantity sold of chocolate jars. And for the product, I put it the chocolate jar A based on the variance of chocolate jars, chocolate jar B, C, and chocolate jar A. So based on the chocolate jars that you sold on that days, so you put it on the table. Since like I put it chocolate jars A, B, and C on the table, this is because by putting in which kind of chocolate jar that has been sold can help me to identify the potential of which chocolate jar that has potential to grow my business, where I can sell more of the specific chocolate jars internationally or locally. And also by having variants of chocolate jars in the table can help me to specify the requirements of the customers, where I can improve my kind of chocolate jars that I can create new. For the quantity size, I put it on accordingly to how many that has been sold on the specific day, so I can analyze on how much profit I get and also on how many liability that I have been lose according to that day. For the unit price, I put it accordingly where on that day, for like example, for chocolate jars A, it is put on the price for about $5. Chocolate jars B is for like $7, and chocolate jars C is sold for $9. And putting in the total sales, I can just take unit price and multiply it with the quantity size, and I will get the total sales on the specific day. So just clicking on the bottom right side and drag it down will get the total amount on that specific day. The next thing I put is the salesperson, so I know the person who is in charge on that specific day. So for example, it is John, Sarah, and Tom. So I just put it accordingly to the person that is working on that specific day. And for the region, it is also important to put in your table, so you will know your capability of network and also your marketing, where on the place where people most likely to buy it. So you will know your market range, and it will help you to boost your product, where you can sell almost all of your product units. This will help you to know your profits. And lastly, to put in charts, put it in this insert and click on the bubble chart. So the next thing I customize my own table to make sure that it looks neat and tidy. Then I used to customize my own table by adding some colors to the fonts and also to the headers, in order to make sure that I can differentiate my own different informations between the dates, the product name, the quantities sold, and in text. Then I put in the sort, and I put it in the date. I put it in the colors, so I can customize my own tables to make it sure that I can specify which kind of data I want, so it will be easier for me to identify which one that I needed. Next thing I do is I put it in the insert, go into the bubble chart and choosing the bubble chart graph. So it will come out like this, and will show the plus button, which is to customize your bubble chart, and I choose the data label so I can put it in according to the y-axis and y-axis. So for the x-axis, I put it is the chart, and I retype my total sales, so it will make sure that it looks more preferable to identify. You can either choose your own bubble to be in cartoonish or in any other craft types, and you can customize your tables with the colors that you wanted, with the colors in the bubble chart, going back to the color orange. So that is all for now. That is the tutorial. Thank you.